Marina, the hell are we doing here? Hello, all of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are you doing today? Today, I have something special for you. We are going to be reacting, and this time I am showing my face, I promise. We're going to be reacting to Marina Favit. I'm trying, okay? Marina is one of the highest people on Passive, and she often uses her platform here on YouTube in order to spew their garbage. So today we're going to be reacting to a video that she released yesterday, actually, which should tell us about the tech of this company, since I've been trying to find out what they sell. The recovering Hunbot has been trying to find out what they sell. We can't figure it out. Without further ado, let's see what Marina Favit has to say. Who's she interviewing? What's up with On Passive? How's that AI doing? How's Al? Is he doing well? Let's just get into it. So yeah, as you can see, this is Marina Favit, and she somehow has thousands and thousands of thousands more subscribers than me, so you better subscribe to me because it is now my personal goal to beat her on here. She lets out a lot. As you can see, it's pretty much her whole channel is on Passive. She helps run the webinars, and she's a pretty big person. As you can see, there's Michael. For those that don't know, Michael's the guy that we reacted to in the last video. It's also pretty hot up. And so here we have Marina Favit. She is in South Africa. She did a question and answer here. We want to watch it right now. So let's get right into this without further ado. As you guys can see here, it says getting to know you with Marina Favit and Oliver Fonte. I'm Canadian, so to me that's Fonte. IT specialist. So you would think that since this is an interview with an IT specialist, what are we going to be talking about? Hopefully the technology. Let's see. Woo! Yeah. Sorry.
Hello, Africa. Hello, world. I'm so excited to have Oliver with us today. I've been trying to pin him down. He's such a busy man to get this one-on-one interview with him.
Well, if he's one of the IT specialists, it's because he's locked in the back room trying to build Al. I swear, Ash has all these IT specialists, tech guys locked up in the back room, working like sweatshop workers to create Al. They're not allowed to eat. They're not allowed to sleep until Al is launched. So that's what he's been busy with, okay? He's not allowed access to the outside world. Come on, Marina, don't you know this?
Because I've got so many questions and I want to pick his brain.
Me too.
So I sort of say, welcome, Oliver. You can guess where you're from.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody around the world. My name is Oliver Fonte. I'm here in the United States, Baltimore, Maryland. And I'm originally from Cameroon.
Okay, great. Oliver, just to break the ice a little, I normally start with a quick fire questions just to relax you and hopefully you're on point. You got like 10 seconds to answer, okay?
Okay.
Right, your favorite color?
So they're just like firing off questions at this man and he has 10 seconds to answer and it's supposed to be some kind of icebreaker. Hey, let me break the ice to you. I'm just going to fire questions at you at rapid speed and you have 10 seconds to answer, all right? If you fall through, though, no big deal.
White.
Okay, your favorite number?
White?
Number 9.
Your go-to meal, best food to eat?
Who cares?
Crab.
I mean,
Yeah,
sorry,
crab.
but...
Okay, nice. And your favorite animal, pet or wild, whatever?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Excuse me, neighbors. I'm trying to record and you're making noise again. Don't you know I'm on a schedule? We've been through this.
Man's best friend. Then your favorite holiday destination or place that you'd like to go?
Bora Bora.
Oh, yeah, you're a man after my own heart. And then do you have any
By the end of this, you think they'll hook up? Just wondering.
hobbies?
I like soccer, which is called in America soccer, but we call it in Africa and Europe football.
Football. Okay. Yeah, we call it soccer here in South Africa. All right.
Okay.
And then what would be the ultimate gift that you could receive or give somebody? In your opinion, what would that be?
She's hoping he's going to say I'm passive, isn't she? If this dude says I'm passive, I'm going to snap. It'd be hella funny if she was setting this up for him to say on passive and then he listed off another company, though. I would give them Jumpstart.
It depends. Depends. I always like to, when I know you, I would like to know what you like, and based on that, then I give. But I always like to give a gift card. If I don't know, I give a gift card.
Yeah, that's always the best.
Damn it, Oliver, you didn't take the lead in. She wanted you to say on passive. This is why he's an IT specialist and not one of their sales founders. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then, Tommy, are you married with children?
Love and marriage, love and marriage.
Yes, one daughter.
Okay. And you are married?
Questionable.
She needs to know, okay, Oliver, you weren't aware, but this is also a first date.
Love and...
Okay, we'll leave that. We'll put it to the side. Right, and then when is your birthday, Oliver? And if you don't mind telling us how old you are.
No. I'm an old man. March 2nd, 1969.
Oh, you're around about my age. I was born
Yeah.
in 68. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And you say the 2nd of March?
2nd of March, yes.
Ooh.
Right, so we've just missed, oh no, gosh, been December.
It's
Where's
coming up.
my mind? It's coming up.
Yeah, I think we're a little far off from March there, Marina. Starting to see what the problem is with this company.
We are in December.
No, I think I'm in Bora Bora already.
Oh, then for sure, I will be in Bora Bora for my birthday, because hopefully by then we should be in the official launch.
Hopefully by then we should be in the official launch.
Oh my god. Hopefully by then we should be in the official launch. I really hope that by March 2nd you guys have launched, considering you're technically supposed to be soft launching right now. According to them, they've done a soft launch right now. And they're trying to like tweak everything. If you have a problem, you're supposed to go to a webinar and let them know. Nowhere to report this problem on the websites, but what do I know? Apparently a lot more than they do. But they're supposed to be in a soft launch right now. So they've been building this thing for 4 years, telling people that they're going to launch. They better launch by this dude's birthday. Otherwise, I don't know what they're going to tell people. Like, this dude's expecting to have launched and collected the money to go to Bora Bora off of this launch by his birthday. let me know in the comments if you think that's going to happen.
It's okay. Right, talking about that. So Oliver, just before we get into the nitty-gritty of the meat of this interview, I'd like to the viewers and myself, obviously, to know a little bit more about you. You said that you were from Cameroon. So did you go to school in Cameroon? It's one of your schooling career, if you can share that with us. And then we'll work into your work career from there.
Oh, yes. I did my elementary school and secondary school in Cameroon. And I did part of high school there, then part of high school in Germany, and also studied in Germany. From Germany, then I came to the United States.
Speak German?
I speak German, perfect.
Ah, gut.
Bin ich eine Deutsche?
Sehr guten Tag, ich heiße Marina. Und
ja, schönen guten Tag. Habe ich studiert an der Fachhochschule Düsseldorf.
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah, that I studied in the Polytechnic in Germany, Düsseldorf, Germany.
Someone translate that for us. Watch him have been like, Marina, you stupid bitch. You know? I've never seen a grown man get asked about his school life. She put that in a weird way. Your student background, and then have them start with elementary school when they're a full grown man. I mean, usually when you're a full grown person and someone says to you, what school did you go to? They're talking college, uni, not elementary school.
All right.
Nordrhein-Westfalen.
How old were you then when you studied in Germany?
I was still a young man. Still a young man in my late 17, 18 years old. Yes. Yeah.
Vast experience. Okay, so then you finished schooling. Did you study further after that?
Yeah, after that I worked, then went back home, trying to do some one or two things. Then work, came back, then moved back, then moved to the US. Then when I came to the US, I went back to school. When I came to US, you know, the way US is, when you have a bachelor's degree, and wherever you come here, which is 3 years, you come. The bachelor's here is 4 years, so you have to do that. So you have to compensate that 1 year to make the 4 years. So I did that, then did my master's, then take some numerous IT certifications. So I've been in the IT field for more than 20 years.
Okay, right. This is where it starts getting interesting. So tell me about your first job that you ever had. That was IT related. We're not talking if you were waiting tables or anything. Your first IT job.
That's because when she asked him about school, he's like, well, I went to elementary school and high school. And so now she's like, listen, when I ask you about your job, I mean the IT tech, not like that you worked in McDonald's when you were 15, please. Thank you.
My first IT job, that was in Germany. With that, we did a little bit of Excel. So I was in the warehouse. We did with that. We all the goods that come in, we have to register it with a serial number. So we did it in an Excel sheet so that we can track all the items that came in. Then I was also interested in networking. I went and did part of networking also, crash program. That was then when IT just started coming, you know, in the 90s. I was in networking, did networking, you know, then for work from networking side. Then when I came to United States, I also did Cisco, CCNA certified. Started working while I was going to school again to go round up the 1 year for the bachelor's that I didn't, you know, we had me 3 years in Germany, came here, so I had to do that. Then while I was working, I was certified, working as a network engineer with CCNA certified. Then from there, database, bam, on my head. Okay, then I went into database. I did Oracle DB, database, certified in SQL, certified in OCA. Then when I look at it, it was like, okay, it's good. Let me switch. So when I look at
were you enjoying what you were doing then? Did you see,
yes,
okay, this is the field I want to be in? Because a lot of people start and they say, I want to be in IT, because we knew back then that's the way of the future, that it didn't work for everybody. You know, it didn't enjoy it.
I am passionate. I am passionate about IT. I'm crazy about IT, and that's what makes I'm crazy about OnPassive.
My whole thing is that if you actually knew about IT and all this, How could you fall for this company that's very obviously lying about the IT? It's so bizarre to me that people would have knowledge of programs, how they work, etc., and just listen to them not explain the AI technology or the machine learning over and over and over again, but still have hope. Especially since he should realize it's not the same as in the 90s when this stuff was new. AI technology's been around for a little bit now. People have been using it. There's a lot of websites that are set up similar to on Passive. There's a lot of programs out there that can like get you leads for your business, that claim that they'll run your business for you, that will help you, a one-stop shop for all your business needs. All that stuff exists. This isn't the same where this is some brand new thing that Ash has created that nobody else has created before. It's really not that innovative unless you have something that nobody else has. Unless you've done something to your program that nobody else has done with their program. And again, we have yet to hear what that is. I'm praying that this is going to be when this is explained to us, because after all the videos that the Recovering Hunbot and myself has sat through, even behind the scenes, guys, you have to understand that during the day, we're even watching these while we're doing stuff around our house and whatnot. Like, we're just been constantly researching this company, trying to find where they explain something of substance. Just anything of substance at this point. I'll take anything. So it's like, after listening to so much, you get to a point where it's like, okay, this has to be it. And if this interview does not fully explain this technology with how passionate this man claims to be about the technology, about this company, I really don't think it exists. It makes no sense that they would not be able to explain it, and it makes no sense that they would have an interview with an IT specialist and not take that opportunity for him to explain it. Another thing, is he their IT specialist, or is he just one IT specialist, right? Like, is he just an IT specialist that happened to fall into this on Passive scam, so now you're bringing him on there as some kind of expert, or is he actually working on your AI and machine learning program and the website? Like, this is something that wasn't really explained yet. Because if he's just an IT specialist, he wouldn't know any more information than the rest of us sitting here that have watched all of these videos, right? He's not in the back room. He's not the one working. So what would he be able to tell us that we haven't already heard? I want to talk to the guy that's actually back there building the software. Let's hope this is him, but I doubt it. Please, sir. I want some more
my journey now,
answers.
let me continue my journey. So I saw that after September 11 now, I said, okay, there's networking, there's database. So when America started pouring in IT security, I started saying, but let me look into it. I met one friend in Virginia, one of my classmates in Virginia. He said, hey, go into IT security. IT security is what is now, because
See, like, and that's the other thing. I just have to bring this up right now. Sorry, I'm going to try not to pause this 100 times. He brings up security. I have been questioning the security of this website this whole time. I don't understand how they're ensuring that their information isn't hacked. I don't understand where the information's being kept. I don't understand who has access to all these people's information when they create an account with On Passive. Who has access to all that? This is stuff that you need to tell your consumers and everyone signing on. We need to know who has access to our personal information if we go log in there. Who has access to it? How are you preventing from that being hacked? I mean, there's no security with this website from what I can see, or even the technology being used. Like, so if you're going to bring up security, can you ask them how they're keeping these people's information secure, sir? Because we need to know. This is very scary to me. I feel like all these people, apparently over 1 million people, have signed up for this website program. and their information isn't protected, which, I mean, I'm not helping right now by announcing it, but I'm just saying it's sus. That stuff needs to be explained. There's a lot of questions about things like this.
Because now we had networking, have database, but they didn't think of how to secure those data. So I went back to school again. I went back to school for IT security, did it, made it, degree.
Also, guys, you're going to notice every once in a while it like kind of goes like greenish. That's because they're doing all of these webinars and interviews on Zoom and then recording it. And Zoom messes up when you do that sometimes, and it will like kind of like greens glitch. It's not me, I promise. I've tried to do what I can, but no matter what, whenever I watched this, green was still on it no matter what I did. So it's just like that. The quality, just that alone, by the way, drives me insane. Tech people, IT specialists, people that are building AIs. This is the quality of what they do. Just let that sink in.
Certification, I have about 18 certifications. I have 18 different certifications. I have 9 in IT security, with 2 ISACA.
Even learning in IT, hey, you got to keep up with the trends and the programming.
You know, in IT, technology is something that involves every year. So you have to be on top of your game.
Quicker than that.
For you to be on, for you to make that money that you want to make, you have to make sure you attend seminars, you study all the time. Look, let me take for example, look at iPhone. Last year was iPhone 12. This year is iPhone 13. And I'm somebody as I'm in IT, I discovered that since IT is something that, you know, the changes all the year, but I went and looked at something, process. I know that process will always stand, technology will come and go. So now I developed that, I have to be building up a process. So I love building process.
So if you understand how quick technology changes, and it's quicker than yearly, by the way. They say an entire generation of technology is 4 months. So every 4 months, things change. Like minimum kind of thing. It could be quicker than that. So it being like every year, more. But my whole thing is like, how do you have knowledge of all of this? And you're sitting here waiting this long for a launch. I mean, are they just telling you that the technology keeps changing so they keep having to update it and that's why it hasn't launched yet? What are they putting in these people's coffees? All right, what Kool-Aid are these people drinking? It's driving me insane because you would think that as someone with this knowledge, he would be looking at this website like, there's no security protocols here. There's nothing that says what's being done with our personal information. The privacy laws aren't even being met with this thing. If you're blind and you go to their website, there's no way for you to find out what's going on. Like, there's just a lot that should have gone into this that has not gone into this. And you would think that an IT specialist would see through them. This is driving me insane.
So when Ash comes and talk, those tech guys, they come and talk.
No, we're not getting there yet. We're going to get there
okay.
just now. I want to first know about your history. Sorry, I'm
get ahead of Marina now.
Yeah.
But I just want to get your journey. So like how you got to where you're at now, and then we'll talk on passive.
Yeah, so now I'm in IT security engineering. I'm a security analyst, incident response. Now process building. I'm building process because process you only tweak and you upgrade. But technology, there's iPhone 12, right? iPhone 10, right? But the process for all of them stand. All what they do is upgrade. The upgrade. So, but the process stand, and the upgrade might be the camera, the picture, whatever. But the process stand. So I'm a process building engineer.
But now the company that you're with, what products are they doing?
So the company he's with, what products are they doing? So he's not then the on-passive IT specialist. Marina, the hell are we doing here? I don't care about the products of the company he's working for. Do you know what this is? This is a fluff. Oh, sweetie, if you're going to try and get on top of me in the recovering Hunbot, you're going to have to do better than this if you want to create some fluff. Because we see right through this. We see right through you bringing on an IT specialist, one that doesn't even work for On Passive, doesn't even create their technology or have anything to do with it. Bring him on like he's some kind of specialist sitting on your stream on Passive in the background. But he's not even the one that works on Passive. We see through that. You're just trying to make people trust you with this. Oh, that IT specialist, he's in On Passive. He understands all the IT. He's still willing to wait 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 million years until Ash launches this. So why am I complaining? I see you. See right through you. Like, what is this? This is so frustrating for someone like me that can see through your crap. It is so frustrating what you're trying to pull here. Whatever products he's doing, they're probably better than yours. I'm just going to say that. And what does it have to do with On Passive? What does any of this have to do with On Passive, like I said, other than you just parading around the fact that you guys have an IT specialist that you duped?
The company that I'm there now, we are an educational sector. They have universities all over the world. So I was a senior IT security employee there. That I manage all this 70,000 data and employees all over the world.
Tommy, do you hire hackers to see if they can get into your system, or is that something you only see in the movies?
What do you mean, Marina? What do you mean? Is that something you only see in the movies? Are you people not creating an AI right now? Have you hired someone to try to hack to get into your system so you can lay down the proper security? Shouldn't you know this information as one of the top people in this company? One of the people that Ash Mufareh parades around? Everybody listen to Marina. Do you understand, people of the world, why this company drives me absolutely bonkers? This is insane to me. Does that only happen in the movies? You would know if you guys were building technology and cared about the security of your website, of your software. Just saying.
Sure, that the security is tight.
Oh Lord.
Yes. Since you say you don't want us to talk about to relate it to my job and what make to On Passive, I would have loved to connect it to there because there was some.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to get to where you're at now. So
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Oliver. I just wanted to see your journey. So you've studied, you've kept up with the trends and the latest, and you've worked your way. How long have you been with this particular company?
I've been with them more than 5 years now.
Yeah. And
I left Goodyear Tire. I was with Goodyear Tire. I was a risk and security engineer in Goodyear Tire. I built all the process in the 52 plants all over the world to make sure that they meet all the minimum requirements.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the floor. I might ask you a few questions in between.
Okay.
You being in IT for many years, since you were a teenager, literally,
Here it is.
because that's where you started, and you look at On Passive.
Here it is.
So firstly, tell me why you joined. Did you understand what was happening when you joined? Did you have a good understanding of the business, or did you just join because someone said you got to get into this? And then why you joined, and now how the process and how you've seen the journey, and just tell us your thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. There was this good day that I came back from work that evening around past 5 o'clock. I took my dinner. My bosom friend from childhood, Bob Takusi, we call him Takash, he called me. He said, bro, there's this business that I want you to look into. I said, what? He said, it's an IT business. I said, one, I asked two questions. Am I going to bring somebody and bring some before make money? He said, no. Is it their product? He said, yes, it's their product. I signed in without even knowing much about it.
Have an aneurysm, guys. You might just watch my head explode on camera. Like I keep warning you, you might, trigger warning, Queen's head and might explode. Brains might hit the lens. Just be prepared. See what happens here? This is how people get roped into these things. A childhood friend calls him and says, hey man, I want you to check out this company that has to do with IT. Do they have a product? What's their product? I swear to God, I've been trying to figure out what exactly the product is. There is nothing. AIs, machine learning, a domain, email, internet service, a one-stop shop to run your business. This is all I'm told over and over again, and how amazing and innovative it's going to be. Nobody actually says exactly what it is. There's no elaboration. Someone just calls him up on the phone that he's known his whole life and says, please join this. And he goes, okay. Then you're stuck. Some people, after they join these things, they have a very hard time getting out. They are a cult. They're very culty. MLM companies, cults. You get caught up in having a friend invite you. All you had to hear is that it was an IT business and they had a product and you were like, okay. And then he says, didn't even know what the product was. Please, people of the world, stop signing up for companies to invest or promote or sell products that you do not understand. If you don't know what the product is, do not sign up to found it. Not a good idea. You need to know what you're selling. And this is my issue with this entire company, is that they do an awful job of explaining what the product is, how to use it, what the goal of it is, what makes it more special than all the other products like it, all the competitors out there. They don't talk about any of this. It's all just fluff. We promise it's going to be great. I'm not feeling very confident now that this man signed up because of his IT knowledge, by the way. You kind of messed yourself over, Marina. Because now he just admitted that his IT education and knowledge had nothing to do with why he signed up. His passion for it might have, but not his knowledge. He didn't join on passive because he was like, oh my God, this product is going to be so innovative and the next best AI thing. As an IT specialist. No. He joined it because his childhood friend told him to. And he trusts his childhood friend. So now how are you going to twist this to make it sound like it's so great that he's in this company? Because, you know, like, why would an IT specialist be in a company? Like I've been saying. It's called manipulation. Something, Marina, you seem to be very good at, just like Ash. Noticing. See why the two of you get along so well. And that was the manipulation, is that it was a childhood friend, someone he thought he could trust. Why would they lead him in a bad direction? Why would they have him sign up for a company? That's what people think. And his childhood friend probably didn't know what on passive really was either, because they do the FOMO, fear of missing out, constantly, fear of missing out. Just, if you don't sign up today, then you never will. It's just like how they almost did it with the website too. Like if you don't get the access code in there within 5 minutes, screw you, you're not getting in. And then at the end of the video, we find out that, yeah, there's a way, you know, if you don't get it in 5 minutes, you can just request another access code. It's not game over. It's all this fear of missing out on the next big thing. And then having someone that you trust tell you to join this company. That's how you get people in. But again, he didn't join because of his IT knowledge. And that's very important. You would think that if you were going to bring someone on here, that would be your selling point with this. Is, oh yeah, see, this guy, he signed up because of his IT knowledge. But you just lost that. So now I'm just interested how you're going to twist this into being real good about on passive. Because so far, him and his IT knowledge and all that has nothing to do with on passive. He doesn't even work for the company.
Just because he answered those two questions, that I will not bring anybody to make money, and it is their product, it's an IT product. Since I'm passionate about IT, I sign in.
Okay.
I just signed in immediately without even knowing what it was. So it's when I got in now, and then I started looking. Then I told him, I've seen a lot of interesting things, and it's like there's some products that are there that I use them on at my job. So I said, can we schedule a meeting? Let's talk with somebody that really. So he said we can talk with Charles. Awesome. So the following day we scheduled.
When did you join? When did you register?
I joined 5th of May 2020.
So he joined the 5th of May 2020. For those that don't know, one of the worst fallouts that this company had was actually in 2019. They began in 2018, signing everyone up, telling them that there was going to be a big launch in 2019. Of course, one of the very first launches. Day comes, nothing happens, no launch. A lot of people got very upset. So he's missed the first year and a half to 2 years of this company messing people over. He's been here for a year. So I mean, he doesn't have the knowledge of what this company has already gone through, which is what these companies do, right? It's kind of like how Monet hides their lawsuits for hair falling out. They don't want to tell you these things. So he's not even aware of all that. This company isn't transparent. They're not letting people know all about that. So I feel like he's also not given the information he would need to make an informed decision on whether or not this is a good program. You know, like, is he aware of the failed launches before he signed up? Or is he just being strung along that this is like the first big launch? Because it seems to be that that's the case. They try to make it appear like this is new. Like this hasn't already been going on for 4 years. Like I haven't already had 4 years to tweak this and figure it out and do their tests and blah, blah. I just hate it when businesses prey on people and then they also are not transparent and don't give them all the information about what's gone on with the company or what they even fucking sell, okay? So to me, it's not even an informed decision he made, and he even admits it himself here that all he had to hear was a few things and he signed up. Please stop doing this, people of the world. Make informed decisions. Make sure you research the history of the company. Google the crap out of this. Don't just believe people. People really love to talk, okay, and make broken promises, especially if they're trying to get you to sign on to a team underneath them where they can make money off of you. You have to do your research. Please stop signing up for companies without researching.
So after about 2 days, we talked, the three of us with Charles Awesome. We talked, I asked 1 or 2 questions to Charles Awesome, and he answered my questions. So now I started digging into it. I wanted to know more about the products. So I went to the back office. There was our former ecosystem that carries all the 53 products. So I was looking into all the products. I said, wow, these are viable products. Then I started digging into it, look at them. Then there was this thing that when I attended the meeting, Ash started talking, you know, one person moved from a metaphors from a lot of different stages. Ash started talking. Okay,
I don't know what products he's talking about when he says he goes to the website and he clicks on products and there is nothing. There's nothing. There's no information. All it is it's a list of all the areas and then what they're going to provide. But nothing is there. It's all doing this, we promise. This is coming, we promise. This will be great, we promise. Like, there's no way for him to dig into these products. Trust me, the Recovering Unbought, I have been trying really, really hard, and we can't find any real information about anything. There's people that are in this company and have been for years. They can't find it either. They haven't even been explained it. And that's my issue too. Like I keep saying, how are you going to have all these people selling this product for you all over the place when they can't even explain it and how it works? Can't. This is driving me nuts.
Then when I started talking about artificial intelligence,
like where are you digging?
I was like, is this for real? Then when I started listening to Ash, I started talking in webinars. I was in IT. This is something that I've learned a lot in OnPassive because I was aware of AI, artificial intelligence, but
What have you learned about IT and OnPassive? Like seriously though, what have they taught you that all of your education and employment has not taught you? How to mess up a launch 500 times? Like, I don't understand. That just seems ridiculous to me. This man has been brainwashed by On Passive and Ash Mufareh. You hear how he says, oh, I heard the way he was talking.
Ash started talking.
That's what I mean, though. All there is talking.
I started talking.
They never show us these things. They never screen share. Oh, look, here's the back room. Let me show you what we have in the works. Yada, yada. Never see that stuff. The manipulation's strong.
I started talking.
To the point where this man even thinks that they're teaching him about IT. When Ash talks. It's just... You heard that man talk? He doesn't stop talking. How, sir? How are you here? Please get out of this. They're going to take up your time that you could be using to do way better at your job that you're actually getting paid for. That you'll actually learn IT stuff at. Not On Passive.
I did not know much as an IT engineer. So I went now and started digging about IT engineer. Went to YouTube, started looking and listening to IT. I saw that Ash Mufareh is a very smart guy.
I started talking.
He uses all the modules in AI into all our products. Everything he used, he tapped into all the requirements, all the futures in artificial intelligence.
Sir, have you seen them? He's saying that Ash is just talking to him about it. That doesn't mean anything. Have you actually seen the technology? Has Ash let you go look at it? You in that back room? You got special access? Like, this is what I need to know. If you do, please tell us all about it. But how do you know? I think you're just basing it off of what Ash says and is talking. I don't think you've actually seen the AI software. It's bizarre.
And we do have them in all our products. You cannot see it in any other company in this planet Earth that they use AI from scratch. Especially
when I see you excited about it because you're in IT. So now it's even more exciting.
So when I look again at O Virtual, which is VPN.
Was Marina having second thoughts?
O Virtual on my machine. I went and took the requirement for O Virtual, what we do have, and I took that of On Passive. I compared the two of them. There's no match. When you look at heat map, geofencing, there is geolocation, there is no match.
On the IP tracker.
No, I'm sorry. That's IP tracker I'm talking about. Yes.
No, I'm sorry. That's IP tracker I'm talking about. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
That's IP tracker I'm talking about. There is no match. There is no match. Then when I also look at O Virtual, I look at the futures and I look at that of the one I'm using at my job now, and that of On Passive for VPN, there is no match. Because it's built with artificial intelligence. And there are three things that involve. You have the artificial intelligence in there, you have the 100% automation, and you have integration. These three things, you cannot see it in any other companies that is built from scratch.
Is that it?
Yes.
That's the specialness?
Yes.
If that ends up being what's special about this company, my whole body will explode. Never mind just my head.
Or what the other companies are doing now, they are patching. It's like you built your house 10 years ago, or 20 years ago, or 5 years ago. From foundation, you didn't do your wiring, all the wiring from foundation. Then now you say, hey, there's this new thing that is around. You want to put security camera, you go and be patching. You go and patch to put. It's not going to be the same like you put your wiring from scratch. So On Passive is a different monster.
Oh, it's a monster.
Passive, the products, I'm so passionate about the products. The money comes, but the products are what I'm so passionate about. Then when I look at O Connect, I use Zoom at work and I use Microsoft Teams. Dual sharing, we don't have it. We don't have it.
When you said dual sharing, so I can share a screen and so can you at the same time? Is that it?
Yes, like we are talking with share screen and we can edit document while we are talking and sign agreement.
share screens, especially both of them sharing a screen. The funny thing is that they're doing this on Zoom. Why are they not using the OnPassive program then to do their interviews? Is it just not made yet? Then how have you seen the products? This is what I mean. He hasn't actually seen them. He's just heard Ash talk about it. He's going by what Ash has said, and then he's comparing it to his company which has real products, and claiming that the company with fake products is better. Talking. And will become more innovative. Because when you're making up products, you can make anything you want. Like, watch me do. Right now, I am building a robot that's going to clean my entire house, get my kid up, and take her to school for me. Yep, that's going to be the best AI in the world. So all you got to do is you just got to join my membership here on my channel, and then you become a founder. You see what I did? You can literally just make it up. Be the most amazing technology in the world. Doesn't mean that I actually am building it. It doesn't mean that right beside me here there's a whole bunch of tech stuff and I got computers going. That's not what it means. If you ask to see the famous robot I'm building, I got nothing. This is what I mean. Have you seen this stuff from Ash? Or is it just based on what he says and what everyone else in the company keeps promising? Because anyone, like, I could even sit here right now and be like, guys, I just created this amazing program that allows everyone to share their screens at the same time. You could have 15 people chatting on video with each other, all sharing their screens at the same time. And I could probably talk it up too. Give me an hour. I'll write a whole pitch for it. I used to be in sales. I can sell anything. Honestly, I'll make you believe that it's real. But is it real? No. Am I making it up? Yeah. Just because they're sitting here and claiming that it does this stuff, you cannot believe it. We need to see it. If there is this program that allows two people to share their screen at the same time, why aren't the two of you using it right now? Why wouldn't you ever use this during your webinars? It's never been used. You guys don't even share screen on Zoom. You haven't even figured out how to do that yet, but I'm supposed to believe that now you've created some kind of technology that's going to help everyone share the screen at the same time. It's just insanity.
Auto translation. These people don't, the other company, they don't. So that's what I'm saying. We are a different monster.
The other company doesn't have something that helps everyone share their screen. So, they suck. And this company is the bomb. This is a completely different monster. I love how he keeps using the word monster. Monster is a great word to describe Ash.
We are like OnPassive products are like bulldozer. That is coming to crush everything that is out there. Then
but I love listening because you understand what's out there. You use the products that are out there. Yeah. I haven't. So for someone that hasn't, when they say, oh, it's built from the ground up, it's like, I don't really know what was done differently. It's like, oh, that's great. But now when I hear you speaking about it, it's like, oh my gosh, it is bigger than I imagined. And when Ash said, whatever you think it is, it's bigger than that. So yes, carry on. I just thought because I learned so much from you and Collins and, when I speak to the IT guys, I just love it. Thank you. Carry on.
One other smart thing that Ash did
she loves it because Marina knows nothing about technology. Not a thing. I don't know what Ash has that she's so into.
Love and marriage.
I really don't. Marina, get out of this thing. Get out of this thing before it ruins your life. Ash is lying to this woman and leading her on into believing all this. But as you can tell, she doesn't have knowledge of IT. She doesn't have knowledge of AIs. So why would she be one of the front people of a company dependent on technology? It makes no sense. She's not an expert in this. The only thing Marina can offer is
love and
a big smile and asking fire questions at the beginning of interviews. After that, she has no clue what's going on. Just like a normal founder that signed up today. Someone signs up for the company today, they know as much as Marina. And that's sad to me. I don't hate this woman. I don't really have a problem with Marina. My whole thing, though, is that she should probably stop trying to manipulate other people on behalf of Ash. But she's kind of like the Allison Mack to his Keith Raniere, right? She just hangs on to every single word that this man says. He's like this amazing god. And as you heard, she doesn't understand technology. It's kind of unfair to do to her. She's depending on Ash. And he's not going to deliver. And this woman's going to have her heart shattered on the floor. Worse than when they lost Marty's Johnson. Sorry. You're going to have to watch some of Alonda's streams for the past couple days to get some of these inside jokes, guys. Just saying.
Blew my mind. Unlimited. Everything unlimited. Where I work, I do all security review for all third-party vendors that want to come in globally. No company comes in without my security report for approval. I don't want to call the names of those companies, but they sell products on licenses. They will say 100 user, you pay 50,000. A company like my company with 70,000 employees globally, tell me, how much are you going to pay globally? How much are you going to pay? For example, we have some products that Ash joined them to be O staff. Three different products that Ash joined them to be O staff, and I know we are going to crush them out of the market. They sell per licenses that they do sell. But Ash comes now and put unlimited. You buy your product, unlimited. Okay. Look.
Yes. When you say unlimited, what does that mean to me? To the
it means that when you buy any unpassive product, there's nothing like licenses that you say they'll group them that 100,000 users or 10,000 users, you pay this amount of money. 20, like for example, Zoom will tell you when you this amount of user, you pay this amount. This amount, you know, if you want to upgrade to 100, more than 100, you pay this amount. I don't know how much Ash pay for ours, but you see that on passive, it's unlimited. Once you pay, you pay. You use it unlimited. Tell me who will not come in, who will not rush in. That is a good marketing strategy. That's the business module in on passive is unbeatable.
Do you want to know why other companies can't do unlimited? Because it actually costs them money. It costs them money to make these products and to put things into them. They would have to change a whole lot to be able to make it so that several people could, like, you know, stream together or whatever. Since they're actually building theirs, they then need money to go into it in order to do upgrades, updates, etc. That's why, you know, iPhone charges you for every phone and upgrade and whatnot. I'm not really sure how Ash is able to make it unlimited. I'm not really sure how Ash and this tech team are able to do all of this for such little money, apparently. And this is what I mean. None of this has been explained. They haven't explained how much money's actually gone into the technology, anything like that. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. But other companies actually have theirs built. They have to put money into it. So they can't just offer unlimited because they have to like pay for the amount of bandwidth. They have to pay for all this stuff to go in order for them to provide that. And that's why like StreamYards and stuff, they'll have a fee. Like if you want so many people on the screen, after a while you have to pay and stuff. It's because they would not be able to run and cover their expenses in order to provide that service for you if people did not pay. And that's just the reality of it. And this is my thing. How is Ash doing that and allowing unlimited for everything? Because like he said, it's for everything. It doesn't make sense, and none of it can be explained to us. Will he go into details now with his IT knowledge about how Ash is able to do that and other companies aren't? No. He's just going to talk about, it's amazing how Ash can do this, the end, moving on. But like I said, please, people of this company that are still stuck in there, take a step back and really think about what it takes to provide that service to people. How can he do that for free? How can he do that? We need to know. This has to be explained.
It's unbeatable on this planet Earth.
Ash says that no company that has ever come before will have, OnPassive offers more value than any company that has ever come.
100% true.
And, you know, I'm seeing it the more he unfolds, you know, stage by stage, bit by
Yes.
bit. It's like, I think if he had to give it to us all in one go, we'd probably not be able to handle it. There's just so much information.
Actually, if he actually had this being built, he would be able to explain it to you even in layman terms. Part of my issue, he makes it bigger than it is. He makes it a huger thing than it has to be. It would be easy to explain if it existed. Yeah, when it doesn't exist, you have to go talk in circles about it. Real confusing, right?
Okay, carry on. We'll get to.
Yeah. So when you any CEO on this planet Earth want to cut down costs and want efficiency, you know, that's why I always come in. I always love to talk about the cost benefit analysis here, you know, because CEO want to make more profit to cut down costs. With unpassive products, they will. They will. For example, our old staff is a bulldozer. Our old staff carries, where I work, I see three those companies where I work that will go out of market. Because Ash Mufareh has put in some of those the finance department products in there, time clocking in there, human resource portion in there. So when you come to buy all stuff, you will say, I want all counting. You want all counting. This is everything is on our umbrella. You say, okay, I'm using. I see. I will say, okay, I'm using Microsoft Teams. I'm using Zoom. But how much are you going to give me if I take all these three products? All staff, all counting, and all connect. Then now you start looking at other products that will benefit your company. That will benefit your company. So, and you see that the cost is like not even half of what they are paying now. They are paying millions of dollars. The OnPassive will come now and cut everything. So they will see that they have all these products for this chicken change. And then how perfect are our products?
And that is what I mean. How is that possible, though? Especially building AI technology from scratch, as he keeps bringing up. That's what Ash is saying he's doing. We're doing that with pennies. It takes money to do that. The fact that they're only charging people $97 to sign up is actually kind of a red flag for the fact that this probably is not in existence. And we're going to finish the rest of this tomorrow before I have an aneurysm. Beautiful people. So far, okay, we've heard the background of this gentleman. Now they're starting to talk about the products. He's talking about how great it is that Ash is doing all this stuff and blah, 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 that no one else is doing. In the last half, you're going to notice it's not that much different, but we got to watch it. So tomorrow, I am going to be releasing a video where I react to the next half of this lovely interview. I am going to be going on the Recovering Hunbots channel tonight, and we are going to be talking about this in depth. We got kind of a surprise for people, so please come and check it out. And I'm going to keep on this company. This is kind of like my new thing now. I am kind of obsessed with trying to figure out what the hell this company is doing and then seeing them get shut down when we do prove that they're ripping people off. It's kind of my new thing. Anyone out there want to help? Hit me up. I guess, once again, we did not learn anything about the technology that they're providing. And this, again, is not an IT specialist that even works for OnPassive. So what are they doing here? Well, it's just a fluff piece. So let's see how fluffy it gets tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are enjoying my reactions. As you guys know, I'm more of a reactor and then talk about the serious issues and comedic type person than a serious person. So, you know, but do keep in mind, part of the reason why I do things in comedy is because it is pretty upsetting. the people that get ripped off from these scams. And if I didn't try to make it comedic in some way, I would want to die every day. Because my whole life is just watching people get scammed, lied to, manipulated, put in cults, branded, like weird things. So I have to kind of be a bit lighter. I have to joke. I have to laugh. Otherwise, I'm going to jump off my balcony one day after my head explodes from me never finding out what On Passive is apparently selling. Please do give the video a like, subscribe if you are new here. I would love it if you joined my amazing memberships. Again, there's some tiers there. You can go check it out. All of the beautiful people do subscribe to me, and all of the fabulous, beautiful people join my members. That's going to be a thing now. That's right. No matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. Please be sure to come and check out the Recovering Hanba and myself tonight. We're going to be chatting. You're not going to want to miss it. Be sure to check out all of our past videos on this scam company. And I'm going to see you guys really soon. I promise. Friday. I got something planned that's not on passive. And we're going to just laugh at incels or something. Okay? So I'll see you soon. Bye! I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I apologize at the end of every video for singing. Am I sorry? No, not really.
Love and marriage.
Marina, the hell are we doing here?
No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
Marina, the hell are we doing here?